Hello there, Dante here. Yes, as you can see in the title, I'll be attempting to take PSLE again. Well, it's only 3 of them, English, Maths and Science, but yeah. I ain't doing Chinese cause I actually can't anymore. I mean, I forgot how to write Thai in female form, you know. So that's gonna drag me all the way down. Yes, I did steal this idea. How did you know? I decided to do this after seeing Tokaku do this, but I wanted to put a little twist on it. Go watch her, by the way, she makes stuff on YouTube too. For my end, I want to compare myself to how I was 7 years ago. My ideal score back then was 240, but what I actually got was 209. I know I'm dumb. Taking those scores into a 3/4 context means that my ideal score was 180, and what I got was 156.5, rounded up to 157. So let's see if I can get that. Alright, on to the video. I also completely forgot another thing for those outside of Singapore. PSLE or Primary School Leaving Examinations is basically a national test for every local 12-year-old to go through. These exams will determine what secondary school you can attend next year. There are 4 tests: Math, Science, Mother Tongue, and English. Some of you might wonder, why? These kids are 12, that's stressful. I know. How do you think our country was ranked the first education system in 2016 and currently the second most stressful country in the world? Okay, back to the video. I've made it. Haha, this is what I'm looking for. English, Maths, Science, browsing copy. I also need some stationery. Oh my god, my dumbass. This one's better. Alright, looks like I'm gonna be stuck in the queue for a while, so just gonna cut it here. Ooh, hands. But not really. Y'all think I exposed myself that easily? Alright, starting with maths first. Anyway, the paper said to do part 1 for 50 minutes and part 2 for an hour and 40. Tokaku did it in an hour and 45 in total, I think. But I'm wearing these gloves, so I'm gonna give myself all the time allocated. Oh, also part 1 doesn't allow calculators. Well, I'm Asian, so I don't need to be good at math, right? Let's get this started. Open it up first. I can't open it. Okay. As you can see, it's fresh. I just opened it up. And there is a cut on the front page because I used the pen knife wrongly. Need to write the name. You can see my name here, Dante. And the class. What class do I have? SGVT? SGVTuber? Okay, so without further ado, let's get started, I mean. 3, 2, 1. I'm actually worse than I was in P6 already, god damn it. Oh, it's paper 2. I can use my calculator now. Okay, you know... Okay. Let me just pause my timer for a second before I continue on, because little short story. You know, I actually really liked math as a kid until this point in primary 6. We were doing extra classes for holidays during for maths, right? And my granddad suddenly died, got rest his soul, during this, and it hit me hard because it's the first time I lost my family, a family member of mine. So I was spacing out a lot during the extra classes, and my math teacher scolded me for it. Even after he knew what happened. You know what he said? Why are you crying? When my father died, I also didn't cry. Like, seriously, I don't think you should be saying that to a 12-year-old, or anyone for that matter. I actually hated the dude so much that when I heard he had to undergo heart surgery, I hoped that he didn't make it back. Looking back, it's kind of stupid, but what are you gonna do? I was 12 at the time. Moving on to paper 2. And the paper's done. From front to finish. Stop the timer. I finished 44 minutes before before the thing was done. So now I'm going to mark this paper and I'll see the results. I'll see you then. Hello again. So I graded my paper and how should I say this? I got 69. I got 69 out of 100. Like, yeah, funny meme, funny number, haha, but I got 69 only It's a B. My maths is horrible. I think I'm doing worse than I did in primary school. Like, okay, there's 3 major things I want to show that I did really stupidly. First one is... Hold on, I'm going to search for it because I coded it. Yeah, first one's here. My English sucks. The 80% I got correct, which is why I gave myself 1 mark. But I went for the full 100% instead of looking for the deposit that is paid only. Well, if you can see properly, yeah. I'm supposed to look for the freaking deposit only. Hold on, let me get it into focus. Yeah, okay. So I'm supposed to pay for the 20%. I'm supposed to look for that 20% deposit only. I went for the 100%. I'm an idiot. Wasted marks. Next one. This one. If we can focus. Yeah, here. I forgot one more step. I'm supposed to find BAE. I found CAE instead. I just left it with CAE. I forgot about finding BAE, like this angle over here. I found one right beside it. I'm an idiot. That's another point wasted. And last but not least, the biggest blunder of all. Remember how I said I was done with the paper? I completely forgot about this question. 5 marks down the drain. That would have been another grade and probably pushed me up to A. So with that said, I am an idiot, getting 69 out of 100 for my maths paper. I don't know what I have to say for myself. Oh, and some of you might be wondering, Dante, why are you subjecting yourself to this torture? Well, what I'm actually studying in at my age at 19 is heavily assignment based, meaning that I actually finish my school terms faster than my friends who are taking actual exams, unlike me. And since they're taking exams as well, I figured, why don't I take them as well to know how it feels? I haven't studied for like 3 years already, so I guess it's nice to have a refresher, although this isn't too nice of a refresher at getting only 69. When I saw this number in primary school, oh, I was so mad. Like, god damn. I even threw so much of my marks in the MCQ questions. Like, here. I think I threw like 5 or 6 points in the MCQ. That's a major waste. Oh well. I've done what I've done already, so moving on to the next paper. Hey. Science. Yeah, there's a bunch of papers in here again. But we're only doing one of them. So, let's write our name first. And our class. Dante and SGBT. Ooh, there's a date here. Let's write it down. It's the 15th of August, 2021. A date you'll never see for PSLE. Let's see what I have. I got my calculator ready, got my correction tape ready, got my pen ready, and pencil and eraser, along with a highlighter just in case, but I don't think I'll need it for now. So without further ado, let's get started. And go. Oh god, here comes the funny question, haha, look, haha, funny, haha. I mean, this is for 12-year-olds, so they're bound to get distracted by this. Hey, I finished part 1 already. Now on to part 2. I'm actually way faster than expected. I think I remember my science teacher told me to take 30 minutes for section A, 1 minute a question. And guess what? I'm faster than it by 10 minutes. Now, this is the part that it really suffers, so I'm gonna need the extra 10 minutes. Because I don't remember anything. Oh look, haha, it's another funny question, haha, PT.
It is even funnier the second time.
And done at 1 minute 20 1 minute 2 minute 1 hour 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Now I'm gonna spend a quick bit to check the paper to make sure I didn't leave anything out. Yep, that's all done. Let's stop the timer. Finish it in 45 minutes. Now if you excuse me, I'll go and mark this paper and see how well I did. Hello. So, I marked the paper already, and I'm kind of happy but not happy at the same time. I got 84 out of 100 focus. I got 84 out of 100, which is an A in primary school terms for my science. It was kind of expected already, not gonna lie. I got an A in my PSLE as well, but it was the only A I got in the paper. It was the only A I got out of PSLE. So, expected already, as I said, but this is not a high A. It's just an average A, and after finding out how to calculate the T-score for PSLE, I'm actually a little bit worried now. But it is what it is. I did make a few careless mistakes here and there, but it's because I checked only if I finished the paper instead of seeing if anything was wrong. Because I usually always finish a science paper because, you know, science is my favorite subject and all. You know, despite not having studied science for at least 3 years, I'd say I'm actually pretty decent. I guess I challenge other VTubers to take this also, or anyone else in fact, to retake the paper after like at least 5 years. So actually not maybe 5 years because in Singapore context you're still taking science 4 years after you finish PSLE, so maybe wait until around the same time as me, 3 years. I challenge anyone else to take it. But other than that, yeah, I just got an A. Disappointed, but expected the A already, so I guess more disappointed than happy, so yeah. On to the next paper then. Hello there. Hi. So today I am doing paper 2 of the English PSLE. So, the rest of you that know about PSLE, you know that there's 4 parts. I'm doing paper 2 only because paper 1, the writing exam, I will need a teacher to mark it. I mean, I could hit one of my old teachers, but I don't want to bother them. Especially since I think PSLE is right around the corner at this time of the stream I'm recording. And for listening compre, which is paper 3, I will need to procure the readings and test papers, which I think are private property. But I think it will actually make a good stream idea for other SG VTubers. And for paper 4, the oral exam, I think I actually need someone from Oxford or Cambridge to come down to assess my singular dumbass who wanted to make a stupid video. So paper 2 will be covering the whole of the English PSLE section for me. Now I think I'll be mostly silent while attempting the test, except for murmuring to myself, but I'll look at it every so often, so please feel free to ask me anything. I set in title to distract me from the test. After all, I'm pretty sure English is one of my better subjects, so distract me. Now, as you can see here, this package is completely unopened. There is no opening or anything on, so there's no holes big enough for me to look inside it. And now we're gonna open it. Okay, it's open now. Actually, can I shift the camera to make it look more visible? Yeah, this should be better. Let's be good kids and write our name down. Oh, it's actually kind of hard writing in these. How do dentists and doctors write in this? Let me just bring it up here. Ta-da! The timer's here. And without further ado, let us start then. In a 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, I actually haven't been reading for so long. Because of school, I completely stopped reading books and I hate reading now. Like, damn. So 2017 is the how many is this already? Wait, give me 2 seconds. Oh. The camera's very stable. Now, let me just stop the timer because I need to reset the camera. Come on. Stick. It's just slowly falling, come on. Okay, it's staying. Start again. Yeah, actually everything's done already, except for that question, so I can start marking it. I got 74 out of 100. Let me just go and check on Google if it's actually an A mark. P5 to 6. No, 60 to 74 is a B range. I just got B. You gotta be joking me. So yeah. With a 74 out of 100, I guess that marks the end of my stream. I will see y'all and take care, everybody. Bye. Alright, I'm sure y'all are dying to see my results. Taking the 69 from math, 84 from science, and 74 from English, we add them together to get 227. And since we only took 3 out of 4 tests, it means that this score is already in the 3/4 context. Now this score seems a little bit weird now, doesn't it? A little too high for someone who scored 2 Bs and an A. We still need to calculate the bell curve, which has a multiplier of 0.71 to 0.75, depending on how difficult the papers were. I'm gonna give myself a 0.75 so I don't embarrass myself. And with that, our final T score is 170.25 rounded up to 171. Bringing back what I said in the beginning, my goal was 180 and my actual score was 157. So in actuality, I'm not that much smarter than I was 7 years ago, and it's also been proven that I am a fucking idiot. You know, in hindsight, this video idea was kind of bad. I'm gonna go and brainstorm better ideas. Bye!